Hello everyone, it's Jessica and I'm back with another scrapbook process video for you for the Paper Issues design team, and today I am bringing you my layout for day 6 of 30 days of sketches for Paper Issues, and I am going to start off by using this Ciao stencil. And this one I think is still in the Paper Issues store. It's called Washers, which I'll link below for you if you're interested, and I'll also put my code down there, Jessica, which you can use to save 20% on all purchases. So I'm basically just using the stencil on this main part of the sketch just behind my paper strips like shown in the sketch, and I'm using some Distress Oxide and Black Soot with the Hero Arts brushes. And then I'm just going to map my photo in just some smooth white cardstock. And then I'm going to just basically start building this layout and cutting my strips down. I cut my strips down to, I believe it was 5 3/4. See my little gremlin's hand coming in there, stealing my stickers and things. So I cut them down to 5 3/4 inches, and I'm just kind of cutting some strips down from the different pattern paper in the collection by Coco Vanilla Studio, which is the Legendary collection. And then I'm just going to distress all of these edges, and I think I'm actually going to do some sewing on these too, because I think that would look really nice with these strips as well. So I'm just going to continue distressing all of my strips, and I will fast forward that part for you so you don't have to watch all of that. And I'm just using my close to my heart edge distresser, but you can get, there's a Tim Holtz one you can get. You can just use the edge of your scissors if you don't have one. There's lots of ways that you can do that. So I'm just kind of seeing what else I can have a play with here and kind of put behind my paper strips. I was going to put a little piece of that other paper in there, but I decided against it. I'm actually going to rip a piece of that off here to go behind my photo, just to add some layering in there and some dimension. And then I'm using my ATG gun. It actually runs out. So note to self, next time whenever I start filming, please remember to load your ATG gun before you start filming. So I actually run out sometime in this video, but it works out. You'll see me use glue dots instead. So I'm just kind of adhering the rest of my strips down, and sorry for the jiggle there in the camera as my little gremlin was playing with my tripod. So he's the only one in here with me today as I scrap, as his brother is hanging out with his daddy today and at his Grammy's house, so they'll be home later, but he's having fun with Grammy baking cookies while daddy helps hang cabinets for them. So just having a little look through these titles to see what I was going to use here. I originally wanted to use Silly Boys, but then I thought So Rad would be perfect. This is actually a photo of my nephew and my brother. So my brother, I'm always picking on him and kind of saying how cool he is and things like that. So I thought that title, So Rad, would be just perfect for them riding in the skid steer together. So I'm going to actually pull out my Big Shot here and use these dies from Paper Rose. I absolutely love these little star dies. I use them on a lot of my layouts, and I just pulled in a couple of the cards that came, the cut apart cards that came in this collection. So I've just cut off 2 of those cards, and I'm just using those for my dies, and then I'm going to pull out another one of the papers that I had some scraps left over later on and add some more of these in too. So I'm just going to kind of pop them in around my photo and above the paper strips on top of them, and around my little tab there on top of my photo, just to give it some extra little embellishments. And I'm just going to kind of just scatter them about a little bit. And then here I am actually just going to do my date stamp while I have that out. I already had it set up. It's the Becky Higgins date stamp. I absolutely love it. And just going to start adhering these stars down. I'm just using the micro glue dots. I love it for stuff like this because they're super sticky, and they're just really teeny tiny little dots. So it's perfect for things like this. And then I'm going to do that sewing on my little paper strips as well while I have kind of have them out and available to do that. I should have done it earlier, but I kind of forgot about it, to be honest. So I go ahead and stick my title down. This is where I ran out of ATG runner there, and I just used glue dots because I thought, well, I'm going to sew over top of that anyway, so it's perfectly fine. So here you'll see I did my sewing off camera, and I didn't do all of them, but I just kind of did some random ones there. And I did do some zigzag sewing as well as just normal strips. So here I'm just going to finish putting my stars down on this layout and just kind of finish up embellishing. So here is my finished layout. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video, and I hope you can play along with us for a chance to win prizes in our Facebook group. And you can just pop your finished layouts in the albums accordingly, and you'll be entered into the drawings. So here's some close-ups. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and feel free to use my code Jessica in the shop for 20% off, and $75 orders get free shipping.